Hi everyone! I'm here for another process video of one of my stream recaps. This one was actually filmed before my last video, but I only got around to editing it now since I wanted my other one to coincide with my webcomics launch. If you haven't checked it out yet, I'm going to leave a link in the description. For this video, I wanted the focus to be on using references in art, since this piece is so research heavy. I'm doing an illustration based on an adoptable I got from my friend Renee, whose social media handles I'll drop in the description. I'm a huge fan of their designs, and I recommend to follow if you like cute artwork and charming character designs. For this piece, I wanted to do something that looked kind of like the cover for a children's or young adult graphic novel. Since this character came with a lot of cute ocean-themed elements for her design, I thought it'd be fun to make her a quote-unquote witch of the tides, and have a lot of motifs based on animals you can find in tide pools. This illustration needed a lot of research, which you'll see soon. Right off the bat, I'm already using references for parts of the piece I know I'll have trouble on, the conch, the boots, and the seal. I recommend flipping and rotating references to help you use them better. My cat's a little bored, so it's time for a little cat break. For these parts of the drawing, I already have enough experience to be able to draw them without reference. It takes a lot of practice to get to this point though. These are just some explanatory sketches I did to help a friend sitting in on the stream who had some anatomy questions. I'm always happy to give art advice during my streams. For her staff, I wanted to stick with the theme and design something that looked like it could be made out of materials commonly found on the beach, like driftwood, kelp, and dried up sea creatures. Uh-oh, my cat's in the litter box. No, Mommy! Why you gotta do that? Alright, sorry guys, I have to go scoop her poop for a second. So, we will be right back. Oh my god, it smells so bad. When using references, it's really important to learn how to simplify and stylize the reference to suit your art style. Even on this conch, I was careful not to use more than a few colors, and I tried to avoid too much blending. For the seal, I'm looking at photos of harbor seals. I was trying to figure out how their tails worked when... Wait, I don't think they have tails. I just realized that. I think, like... those are its feet. Oh my god, that's such a weird thing to realize. They don't have tails, it's their feet. What the hell? Wait, now I have to... Okay, I have to Google that now. Do seals have tails? Freaking out realizing that seals don't have tails. Or they do have tails, they have tiny tails, but what we think is the tails is their feet. So, oh my god. I'm using rich blue shadows and a bright blue backlight, since I know that the background is going to be in front of tall ocean waves and under bright sunlight. Alright, now for the background, the most detailed part, but also the most fun. I based the setting off of tide pools I visited in Malibu, California. It was really magical seeing all the wildlife in those tiny pools, so I wanted to pack that kind of detail into the background. There's a cool website I love called iNaturalist that allows you to upload photos to an algorithm that'll identify them for you. I use this website all the time as a casual nature lover when I'm out hiking, but it's also great for reference. Since the website will categorize your observations, it's nice to have my own reference photos organized into an easy-to-search database. You can also look at other people's photos of the same plants and animals or see all of the wildlife of a certain area. The cool thing is that by using it, you're also providing crowdsourced data, so you're helping scientists at the same time. I use it all the time and always recommend it. This sea urchin was tough to figure out. A big challenge for me while drawing is balancing the right amount of detail. I often find that using fewer lines in a more accurate and specific drawing will look much better than something that's overly detailed, even if it's more realistic. I'm looking at photos of waves mostly to get an idea of what kind of shapes they create when they splash. Using this, I can make my own drawings from my imagination that will still look realistic. I'm mostly pulling this color palette from my own imagination. I like to use the color sliders a lot to pick out something that looks nice. Experience in doing color studies helps build a visual library of good color palettes. Using a lighter color on the line art for water and clouds helps make them look softer and also push them into the background. When creating a piece that's all line art, I find that it's a good technique to make sure the background is less distracting while keeping the art style consistent. Even on really small details, I try to use references so that they look grounded in reality. I'm adding a little bit of color variation to the dirt and rocks here to make them look more realistic. I try to keep it as subtle as possible so it doesn't distract from the shading. I'm super sorry about the references covering up the areas that I'm drawing on. Having the ref open was something I hadn't planned on and only thought of doing during the stream, so I didn't get to troubleshoot it too much. But now I know for next time. Whew. It's finally time for the final touches. I'm using Google Fonts to look for a free font for my title here. This is one of my go-to websites when I'm looking for a font. And that's it. We're finally done. If you're attending Light Box Expo online in a week from now, I'll have a digital booth where you can check my work out. I'll also be streaming during the convention so that people can say hello. The stream will be active from 2 to 5 p.m. Pacific time between September 7th and September 9th. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you around.